All right, it is 5:30 on the clock here in council chambers. On June 16th, we are going to start our director's hearing. Madam Clerk, do we even take roll? I just following the agenda. I am here.
Thank you. We do not take roll.
Thank you. Public communications is for anybody here in the audience that wants to comment on something not on the agenda. I don't think we have anybody here that is not associated with the project, so we will go past that. Moving on to consent items. I do have comments on the minutes, which is item number 1, and I would like to pull item number 2, which is 2711 Seahorse Avenue. The other items, Atwell Residence CDP on Nathan Lane, the La Duquesa Steakhouse alcohol use permit, Burgoyne Mines Children's Center use permit. The rest of the consent calendar can be approved. So I move to approve the rest of the consent calendar with the exception of 1 and 2. For number 1, the minutes, under public hearing items, item 7, which is project 25-0816, Arts Corner Cafe alcohol use permit amendment. The condition regarding the 6-foot tall wall, I just want to clarify, it's site as in vision sight, S-I-G-H-T, for sight lines and vehicle sight clearances. I know it's like nitpicky, but I want to make sure the applicant's fully aware of everything that's required of him. So if we can get those in the acknowledgement of conditions, that would be lovely. And then number 9, project 24-0514, this is Laurel Courts. In regards to my revision made for the inclusionary housing item, the second bullet, my direction was to move one of the low-income units, one of the low-income studio units, the 519 square feet on the podium level, also the first floor level, or referred to as also the first floor level, from the east side of the site to the west side of the site in the Stack Flats building. And that's in reference to sheet A 5.8. I think the minutes indicated that I wanted all the units moved, but it's just that one on that level, so I wanted to make that clear. Okay, so those are with those 2 revisions or 2 elements on that, I move to approve the minutes from the May meeting, and then we'll go on to item 2 on the consent calendar, which I believe Grant White is our planner, and that is for CDP or Coastal Development Permit for project number 2507. 0755, 2111 Seahorse Avenue. So, Mr. White, please take it away.
Thank you. Good evening, Director Cleanse. My name is Grant White. I'm an associate planner here in the Community Development Department. The case before you is project 250755, Administrative Coastal Development Permit for 2711 Seahorse Avenue. Next slide, please. The project site is an interior vacant lot located on the south side of Seahorse Avenue within the Pierpont community. The 4,500 square foot vacant lot is lot 334 on the recorded parcel map and has not been developed. Site access is taken from Seahorse Avenue and will not be affected by this project. The project site is zoned R16 single family zone, Pierpont Keys, tract 1601, and the surrounding area consists of a range of eclectic 1-story to 2-story to 2.5-story single-family homes, several of which are located in the Pierpont Keys along Pierpont Boulevard. The abutting lots are developed with a mixture of 1- and 2-story single-family residences. Next slide, please. The project is to develop the existing vacant lot with a new 2-story single-family residence. The proposed single-family home would be approximately 3,060 square feet, including a 438 square foot garage, 238 square foot roof deck, and a 257 square foot covered patio. The proposed first floor area is roughly 1,400 square feet. The second floor is to be approximately 16,000 square feet. Renderings of the front and rear of the home are shown on the screen. The elevations of the proposed residence are of modern architecture and the design includes smooth finished cement plaster. Next slide, please. The proposed project is compatible with the established physical scale and character of the area. As proposed, the project is in conformance with all applicable R16 Pierpont Tract 1601 zoning standards. The height of the single-family home will reach 28 feet 8 inches and will be in compliance with the height regulations. Additionally, the home will meet the maximum number of stories in the R16 Tract 1601 Pierpont Key zone by not exceeding 2 1/2 stories in height. The proposed project will also meet all density standards by not occupying more than 45% of the lot for a 2-story residence. There are no variances requested with this project. The proposed development is that of a kind permitted by the comprehensive plan in the zone in the area where the development is to be located. Next slide, please. Some housekeeping items. Condition 7 of the proposed resolution has a grammatical error. The condition currently reads as, unless construction is commenced no later than 36 A6 FT months after this approval is granted and diligently pursued thereafter, this approval shall be null and void pursuant to the city's zoning regulations. Staff proposes striking the unintentional inclusion of A6 FT from the condition so that it reads, unless construction is commenced no later than 36 months after this approval is granted and is diligently pursued thereafter. Next slide, please. Some additional conditions. Staff is requesting that 2 conditions be added to the proposed resolution. The subject parcel, part of the Pierpont Keys Tract 1601, is a waterfront lot and has the ability to install and place docks and associated ramps from the residents into the Ventura Keys. Although the city does require permitting of such structures, the Ventura Keys and portions outside of the property owner's parcel boundaries are part of the California Coastal Commission's jurisdiction. Therefore, staff recommends the following conditions be added to the project resolution. 1, the applicant shall obtain a building permit from the city for the construction of the dock and associated ramp, and the issuance of the building permit shall be contingent upon review and approval by the California Coastal Commission for any portions of the structure or structures extending into their jurisdictional waters. And prior to obtaining, building, stockpiling, or related permits from the city, the applicant shall provide documentation of approval from the California Coastal Commission for any work to be performed within their jurisdiction. Next slide, please. Overall, staff recommends that the director approve the administrative coastal development permit as condition, and that concludes staff's presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. White. Are there any members of the public here to speak on this item? See, no.
No public comments.
No, okay, great, thank you. I know we received one public comment through email, a neighbor asking about the existing palm tree that appears to be right on the property line or the northern property line. It looks like based on the site plan that's going to be removed, but could you confirm, Mr. White?
Thank you, Director Cleanze. Yes, I did email back and forth with the public commentee. It is my understanding that the palm trees, there's 2 on site, they are going to be removed, and the applicant can provide further detail if necessary.
Okay. It seemed like it would be removed based on where it was and the fact this is a complete new build. So I just wanted to clarify that for the record in case the member was watching online. I did have a question, though. Are we at all, I just saw the last condition from Public Works was regarding the driveway improvement apron and potential for an ADA sidewalk. Are we concerned that that may have implications with the design in the future? I just wanted to make sure we weren't caught ahead of that requirement that may require a rethink. If it's a pretty standard condition that you've seen, then I'm not worried about it. I just saw it and was.
Yeah, the Public Works condition for the standard driveway to their standard detailed, I believe it is 104, it is a fairly common condition that is added to all residential projects as we go through the Development Advisory Committee process. So it's not an exclusive condition that's being placed upon this project.
Okay, thank you for that. And thank you for adding the net new condition about the Coastal Commission needing approval for the dock and the new landing in coastal waters, and also for catching the typo. Appreciate it. Thank you for the staff presentation. I know we weren't prepared to do that because it's on consent, but really appreciate your hustle in making that happen. So with that, as conditioned, I approve the administrative coastal development permit for 2711 Seahorse. And we will, thank you so much for your time with that. We will move on to the next item, which is our only public hearing item tonight. Sorry, a formal item. The Subaru minor sign variance at 6500. This is project 25-0801. Brian is our planner, so Mr. Garvey, please take it away.
Got it. Okay. Good evening. My name is Brian, Associate Planner, and the project before you tonight is agenda number 7, Kirby Subaru minor sign variance located at 6500 Auto Center Drive. The project site is located near the intersection of Auto Center Drive and Perkin Avenue in the North Bank community within the Auto Center specific plan. A minor design review was approved for an addition, remodel, and facade change in 2023. The proposed project is a request for a sign variance to allow one new wall sign over 32 inches in height as required by the Auto Center specific plan. The proposed Subaru channel letters are located on the north wall of the building facing Auto Center Drive. The letters are 36 inches high by approximately 23 feet long for a total square footage of approximately 69 feet. This variance request is only for the maximum height of the letters. All other signs have been submitted through a building permit. The total square footage of all signs will not exceed the allowable 135 square feet. The proposed sign meets the findings in Municipal Code Section 24.535.120B because it serves a legitimate public purpose while still largely preserving the existing visual character of the site. It provides a clear and concise business sign that is visible from the street and freeway. It is consistent with the architectural character of the surrounding signage along Auto Center Drive. It adheres to the development and signage standards, but may vary with keeping up with corporate identity. And multiple dealerships along Auto Center Drive also have letters greater than 32 inches tall. In conclusion, staff recommends the director approve the minor sign variance as conditioned. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garvey. Just confirming no members of the public are online that wish to speak to this item.
No public comments.
Thank you, and seeing none in the audience, we will close public comment. I support the minor sign variance permit as conditioned for the Subaru dealership. Its primary view shed is that of the freeway. The freeway is bifurcated by the railroad and Moon Ditch, the county watershed channel. So larger visibility helps for them to reach out to future customers and is consistent with the surrounding context as explained in the staff report and by Mr. Garvey here at the hearing. So with that, I will approve. And thank you so much for your presentation and your time this evening. So short and sweet. I don't have any other staff communications at this time, other than if anybody's listening, the general plan is still open for public comment until the end of July, and you can find out more at planventura.com, and the EIR will be released in the actually next week, and we'll have subsequent hearings before Planning Commission and the City Council. So with that, that concludes my comment.